guys, it's Mountain SK4 here, and today we are doing another video. And in this video, we're gonna see my top 10 favorite Pokemon out of all time. So, yep, here we go. Okay, so looking at number 10, we have the Pokemon Haunter. And why Haunter? Why Haunter besides any of the other Pokemon in the Pokemon franchise? Why Haunter? Why Haunter? I mean, Haunter is just the coolest, in my opinion. He just looks really cool. And a lot of people just forget that he's actually really cool, saying just that he's just a stage 1 that evolves. I'm amazed I really got into this guy. I just really like him now. As you can see, there's like a missing Haunter, which I really like too. So, yes. And then number 9. Number 9 is Emboar. Well, Emboar is just mostly because he's my favorite is because he has the coolest animations in Black 2 and Black 2 and Black and White, Black 2 and White 2, and just Black and White, normal Black and White. Both of them have a very cool one. The first one just goes both of his arms go a little bit down, and then the second one goes all the way down to fist knocking. And his Emboar and his shiniest looks epic. Just look at that shiny. That shiny is actually one of my favorite looking shinies in the game because he has just totally blue fire, which is epic. I mean, fire is affected by most shinies, but fire is affected by only some shinies, and this is one of the only shinies that is affected by that, which is very cool. And look at this. This is one of the shiny cards that you can get. As you can see, there's a bunch of shiny cards that you can get. My friend actually has a shiny Execute card. As you can see, this is one of the sprites that I like. Interesting. That shiny actually looks really interesting. Okay, number 8. Number 8 is just a Pokemon. You would not know why I like this Pokemon so much, but it's just on this list because it's just this Pokemon is, if you look at I really like this one Pokemon, and if you can guess, oh God, what was it? No, it was. I know what it was. It was Torterra, and the reason why I like this guy, well, the reason why I like this guy so much is because when I was starting my Pokemon X and Y journey, I was very, very happy to find out I found a stage 2. I found a stage 2 with 4 moves. And but why I wanted to catch it was because I know that I thought these guys were I thought these guys were pretty rare. I'm pretty sure they are pretty rare in some case scenarios, but if you're gonna talk about it, very very interesting because it's not like it's not very it's just not very it's just really really one of my favorite guys that I've encountered on my Pokemon journey in the game. Number 7. Okay, this Pokemon was very unlikely, but I just like this Pokemon because I very, very, very quickly got this guy on my Pokemon. In the Pokemon, so in Pokemon Fire Red, I got these. You can get him from a trade if you have a Spearow, and those things are very common. But I mean, I don't know what really just put this guy on my likes. I just really liked him. I barely use this guy at all, which I'm very sad about. But yes, these Pokemon are like the Farfetch is actually pretty powerful. And yeah, that's not right. I mean, I didn't know that you could trade a Pokemon with it holding something, but I'm pretty sure it's almost limited to Farfetch'd since his stick is something that gives him a higher critical hit ratio. And I didn't even know that it said that if he will defend his stick for the rest of his life, but no, because I took it away and he didn't die. They would die if they don't have the stick. That's what they say, but no, it's not true in the game. So number 6. Number 6 is a very ridiculous Pokemon that I just always liked. This Pokemon is Mr. Mime. And it's just so dumb. This Pokemon is like the weirdest Pokemon in Pokemon history. If everybody and just look at that. That's just weird. Like, I love this. I just love how he's so ridiculous. You know, they always just get these weird things like this and this and this and this. And really, it's very awkward. If you have a Mr. No. Oh, yeah. And also, there's this, the website that I use all the time is this guy that came from that website. But they just drew a picture of it. And people also put a bunch of creepy concepts all around it, but I just avoided that. Number 5, Lucario. I mean, you wouldn't think very, very highly of this Pokemon, usually. A lot of people love Lucario, but I mean, I'm one of the people who I'm over the top love Lucario so much. And one of the things of why I love him is because of Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Just showed me how cool Lucario is. I already knew he has an existence, but he is just epic. He is a whole movie about him. That's how cool he is. As you can see, there's so many cool things that that Lucario has done for me. Okay, number 4. Number 4 is my. This is a very This is a very high appealing Pokemon for me, and it has a kind of a backstory for me. So this is how it went. So this is how it started. I really knew Greninja existed before Smash Bros, but I thought he was a basic. I was dumb. I was dumb to think he was a basic. And as you can see, this is Greninja dabbing. Greninja is awesome. So he dabs. And so one of my favorite things about Greninja is that so he's actually one of my favorite Pokemon from Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Is really good game, but he's literally one of my favorite. He's my favorite out of all the Pokemon in Super Smash Bros. And actually, at first, I thought he was a basic. I was dumb. I eventually found out that from the trading card game, which is the first thing I ever did from Pokemon, I eventually found out that Greninja is actually and really Greninja just fit on me. The only reason I do not like him because of his evolution. Definitely not one of my favorite evolutions of all time. I found out about his evolution from the trading card game too. Sorry for the long time about that. But number 3 is coming up next. Here we go. This is number 3. So number 3. So this Pokemon is something that many people really like, but I think I really went over the top of something really that I've liked about it. Bulbasaur. Overall, you might think Bulbasaur, what the heck? Why Bulbasaur? Bulbasaur is dumb. Well, no. Bulbasaur is the most powerful starter from Generation 1. He's actually the most logical choice. Even if you choose Charmander, he'll not even get you past the second gym. He will not do anything for you. And just Bulbasaur is a really good Pokemon. So many people like him. But as you can see, Bulbasaur is just a lot of people just make awesome art for him. And yes, that's it. Number 2. So number 2 is the Pokemon Fennekin. I know he's based off the Fennec Fox, which is very cute. Look it up. But Fennekin is a really cute Pokemon. A lot of people really like him. Why? Why him? Why don't I choose? Why don't I choose something like Chespin, because he's the most powerful? At the time that I started my quest on Pokemon X, I did not even know that the grass types are the most powerful in most of the games of Pokemon. And so I just chose Fennekin because I love his evolutions. Okay, and yes. Fennekin. Number one. Okay, so number one is something that you might not expect. I mean, Fennekin, but I really just went crazy. I love Braixen. The thing about Braixen is that if Braixen would be I wish Braixen would be a Pokemon. I hope Braixen would actually be a perfect Pokemon for Super Smash Bros. Only because he's actually has quite a few fighting type moves, and this guy just needs that love. I mean, I think Braixen should also be a fighting type, even though he evolves into a psychic type. This guy really has a bunch of fighting type moves that really helped me when I was playing Pokemon X. And I really have a bad memory with this guy. And the really thing that just made it worse was that I wasn't even done. So the thing that happened with this guy was, okay, the fiery path. If you've got stuck in it on the Game Boy, on the Game Boy version of Game Boy, or I don't know, it's even. I'm pretty sure it might be even in the normal Pokemon X. But the most annoying part is this guy is very. It's just I got stuck in a fiery path, and this guy just made it worse. I mean, I'm very sorry to say that, but really, he kind of did because I really knew that he was a really good Pokemon, and it just exaggerated that fact that I was stuck in the fiery path. And honorable mentions. Honorable mentions are like. Honorable mentions are these Pokemon are honorable mentions, also including Delphox. Delphox is definitely I forgot to put this guy on this list, but if he was on this list, he'd be number 11. No offense on Delphox, but this guy is epic. Just look at him. So many things are so really cool about this guy, and I really think this guy really just should get a Mega. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Look at that. That's actually a great idea for Mega Delphox. And so, yep. Thanks, guys, for watching, and, yep. Bye.